What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Nieto, aka Nick the Actor, aka Nick the Reactor, aka whatever the hell you want to call me today. Just go for it. It's another Tom Friday, and we have some brand new music apparently from Mr. Tom MacDonald himself. Most of y'all already know the deal. I rock with this dude. I know many of y'all are Hog fam, and y'all rock with this dude all day long, just like me. And we got something new from him. I have no idea what's going on. He said it's something way different than he normally does. The man can do anything. We know this. He's just that talented. Nova, him, the stuff that they come up with is always so creative every time. Always a different twist to turn, and sometimes totally different genres thrown in there. The title of this song from Tom today is called Scars. If I had to guess, I don't know for sure, because we know that there's all kinds of twists and turns that Tom drops with these videos and songs. But if I had to guess, I would imagine this one might be more on the heavy, emotional, full transparency that he does so damn well. Just the title like Scars makes me think that, but who knows? Nonetheless, I'm just excited to hear some new stuff from Tom. Y'all know I rock with it. Have a lot of respect for the dude and Nova and everything that they do. They don't stop. They don't stop putting out amazing work and just continuing to, you know, use their powers and their skills to legitimately change the world. So all the love in the world towards them. I'm excited to check it out. I hope y'all are too. If you hadn't seen it already, go watch the original first. Watch mine afterwards. Go show love on theirs, on the original video on Tom's channel. It deserves love. It deserves a thumbs up directly. I'm just here giving my interpretation, what I take from it, and my first impression of the song. But like I said, if you haven't already, go show love on the OG video over on Tom's channel. Drop a like, drop a comment for him. Help get these kind of messages and this amazing music that they're really pouring everything into out there more. That's all that I'm going to ask. Go show love to them. They bust their ass, man. They bust their ass. That being said, we know the deal. We got a music video. Brand new song. I'm going to give my honest takes. I'm going to pause as much or as little as I want to because it's my channel, my rules, and it's my first time listening. So I'll take from it what I personally will, and I hope y'all enjoy Scars by Tom MacDonald. Alright, video's in the corner of the screen as you can see right there in its full glory. I already know Nova did a badass job on this. Goes without saying. Don't have to second guess nothing about that. But we've got Tom MacDonald. Looks like beautiful first frame already. And not much more to do but say thanks to the Hog fam. Thanks to everybody for taking the time to watch this with me. Out of all the time, all the places you could be watching videos on the internet. I appreciate y'all choosing to hang out with little old me as I listen to some music for the first time that I'm very excited about. So, Tom MacDonald, Scars, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let her rip.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life.
Okay. Yep, there it is. Telling you what it is already. Reminiscing on the scars. And I know how Tom is so poetic with his lyrics and stuff. I could tell this is going to get some real heavy places, it sounds like. All the scars. The stories behind how you get different scars mentally, physically, of course. And the stories that those carry with them. The things you've been through that result in those scars. And that's already a beautiful start to the song. I'm loving the sound of it. The acoustic vibe is dope. Loving the beat underneath it too. I mean, this is fucking cool. There's nothing that this dude can't do and make it 100% real, and I expect nothing less.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life. I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom, you know.
Hold on. What a cool blend of like country and a little bit of hip hop vibes like this, man. I mean, it's not country, but it's got that acoustic style, that storytelling. But then he comes in with a flow like that. That's so cool.
Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking.
Hold on, I want to go even further back. My channel, my rules.
It's a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom, you know that.
Locked up like the bro. Like he's just saying all the things that could have happened with his past, with the history. And that's sometimes what those scars will remind you of. It's like, man, you know, you're glad that you got him, but you got him because you're still here, you're still moving forward. And but the memories of where you could have been, if, you know, wasn't for a couple decisions here or there, life could have been much different, especially for somebody like Tom, knowing some of his story that he shares. And it's a hell of a thing to look back on, whatever, again, emotional scars too, knowing that those are there and the things that led to those being there. Sometimes that could weigh heavy, and just thinking about how things could have gone differently, for better or for worse. But sometimes it's just reminiscing, man, I got these for a reason, but they marked that I could have been all these other places. I want to hear this again. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's my channel.
No, it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone. Drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos on my arm hide from you. All the scars.
Wow.
These tattoos.
That's pretty, man.
Hide from you. All the scars. I don't remember.
Man. Saying all these tattoos and then hiding from you, talking to the scars themselves. Sometimes those scars can be, obviously they're a sign that you survived something crazy. Usually I mean, even like down to the physical sense, yes, but again, emotionally, obviously he's talking about both. But like the tattoos, in a sense, like are helping him hide or help you hide, and things you might cover up with a lot of different things, not necessarily just tattoos. A lot of times people have a tendency to cover up those memories, repress that shit. I can speak from firsthand. I'm guilty of it quite a bit. And you try to repress those things and hide from those scars. But at some point, you got to look at those kind of with a bit of pride, I think. It's a tough balance. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it, and that's what I'm taking from this. But it's hard to look at some of those scars and not just kind of get caught back in about what led to them, but sometimes look back on them and be like, you know what? I survived that, though. Could have been a lot worse. I survived that shit, and you have to embrace them. You don't want to dwell on them, but I think it's important to embrace some of those things, because that means you toughed it out. You only get the scar because you survived. So this is really beautiful from Tom. Definitely needed something like this right now. Just on my personal level, this is definitely hitting hard. Really, really beautiful. Just the whole notion again of, I want to hear that chorus again, but I could have been bones in a coffin. Like all these things that could have happened. But here I am. I got scars to prove it, even if I hide from them, or some people might hide from those things. That's a really beautiful way to, I think, talk about it. Really, really dope. Really, really dope.
I don't remember how I ended up here, but I know I probably should have died. Don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me.
Man. I don't even have anything to say on that. That's just, man.
But I know that I turned.
Hold on.
I don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops. Getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain, because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am. And
Okay, I'm liking this. I like that switch. I love I love this approach and the conversation about this. The way that he's speaking about it, he always brings the realness and transparency. This isn't easy shit to talk about. I say this on a lot of Tom stuff because he always does it, and I respect the shit out of him for it. It's fucking hard to be that open and honest and sometimes vulnerable in a video, especially in a position like Tom's. Everybody fucking coming after him, everybody always demanding shit, doing shit, and just kind of pretending like they know the fucking guy, whatever the fuck it may be. To have that ability to still be vulnerable at moments and share that to help others, or just to make art. He's a fucking artist. It's such a dope thing. Such a commendable thing, in my opinion, and always does it from a place of realness, not just saying shit to say shit, but opens the hell up, dude. And that's some of the most powerful shit you can do.
Cops getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life. Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came.
There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm saying. They're never gonna fade. They can't be, washed off or anything. That's there, but it shows what you fucking been through and who you are and how far you fucking come. Oh man. Man. Damn. Yeah, that's it. And it's hard to kind of just try to cover those up. But in that same sense, like I said, and I think like Tom was trying to say, like, you should be proud of those scars. They might come with, things that affect you day to day or in your modern life, just the fact that you know what you've been through and sometimes may drag on and linger. But those scars, as much as they stick with you forever and you can't get rid of them, at some point you got to look at them as just signs of how far you've come. Because that shit's too real. That shit's too real. Man. I'm kind of lost for words.
Every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars.
So he's saying, okay, I misinterpreted probably the first time. These tattoos hide you, so like most people don't see the scars. And again, that kind of goes back, I think, with the whole they're visible sometimes, but sometimes they're just mental, and not everybody sees them because of ways you might cover them up, even something like a tattoo. That's a really beautiful way to word that, though. Just the imagery of tattoos covering up scars and stories and what perception is versus what people actually know and see. That's really good.
On my hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arm hide from you all the scars.
He's human, man. He's human.
I've had my scars longer than most of my friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Look up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti. Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am.
This one hits hard, man. This one hits hard. I mean, it's just the way he words it exactly it, and that's true. You just always don't always get to hear stuff like that in a such a poetic way, especially on just a song that I genuinely think sounds dope, from the chorus to the verses to all of it, the structure, everything. And the reminiscing on that stuff. I mean, I know have a million different things going through my head that I can think of just things that I know are scars, mental, obviously physical. I mean, I'm a fucking crazy ass. I've done some stupid shit, but all those things that, might still linger with you, that you've been through, that not everybody sees. I know it's easy. I speak from firsthand. I know a lot of my past and things that I encountered through my, young life, I suppose, for most. Those things linger and they stick around, but you can either dwell on them and just look at them with a fully negative kind of scope, which is easier said than done to not do that. But I think the best thing is to use it as fuel, use it as a reminder, be proud of that, knowing that, that you have that, and You worked through whatever it was to get those. You made it past that. You, in a sense, once you can get those scars, it makes other things. You can stare at some things and just laugh when you've been through a shit ton and certain things in certain situations. And everybody's got their stories. Everybody's got their things they've been through, and everybody's looking through that through a different scope that's personal to them. I know, like I am. But the main thing is that once you've been through some shit, in a sense, as fucked up as it is that you may have been through something, and you know, whatever it was that you encountered, whether it was your decision you were doing or something else, I almost look at that. I've had this talk before with friends of just, in a way, you almost have to be grateful, because that's what strengthened you. That, in a sense, the more crazy shit you've had thrown at you, the stronger you are, because a lot of shit won't scare you. Like, I've already been through this fucked up shit, or I've already encountered this and been through these hard times. This ain't shit, or this doesn't scare me as much, or, you know, bring it on. It can't be worse like that. It's a weird way to look at it. It's a weird way that I think sometimes view it. There's probably a better way to word what I'm trying to say, but this is all just kind of coming out of my brain right now. Just overall, this message is so beautiful, and another anthem of just people that all go through something like this, and whether they really fully notice it or not, it's a beautiful way to say that these, like, even just talking from his perspective so clearly, so resonantly, just, this is the way I look at it, and that can in turn inspire other people to really see it that way. And I think that that's something that I try to promote, and I try to even personally remind myself sometimes. I'm not always good about it. Those scars make you what you are now, and you're stronger because of that. I'm not saying it was good, bad, and different, but that's what it is. And in a certain sense, don't be ashamed of it. Be fucking proud, because you got to the other side and you're able to look at those scars. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna let him finish the song.
Beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am. These tattoos.
What is there to say, man? Just another beautiful song from Tom. Amazing camera work by Nova. Even the outdoor shots. I think I saw her post something about they were dealing with the crazy winds, which you could see, and stuff like that, and still looked so dope. Always top quality videos, and definitely a top quality song to match. That's the beauty of Tom's music, man. It can cover a variety of topics, hell, even genres, but there's a message for everybody, I think, on every song. Or there's a song out there, you know, that can really kind of be for any mood you're in, any kind of thing you're struggling with, dealing with, or just want to talk about. And I really appreciate that from Tom, and that just shows a strength of just how creative he is, Nova is, and just how much they can really impact a variety of topics in a really dope sounding, dope looking way that can't be understated. It can't be. Independent, working their fucking ass off, doing amazing things as always. Tom, Nova, y'all know y'all have my absolute respect. Always, just for what y'all do, because I get it. I know how fucking hard y'all work. Even just a percentage. I'm not gonna even pretend like I know the full picture, but just from what I can imagine, insane work that it takes to do what y'all do nonstop, and yet y'all still do it. So all the love in the world to y'all. And I can't wait to check out what's next, no matter what style it is, no matter what vibe, what genre, what anything. Y'all know I'm here for it. I love it. Hog fam, y'all know I rock with y'all as well. This is good artistry. That's why I continue to try to just watch these videos on my channel. Hopefully share it with some new folks. And I think these artists are ones that bust their ass, have amazing content, and they deserve every bit of love in the world, every bit of support, no matter what platforms say, no matter what haters want to say. They're making real shit, having real conversations about a lot of different things. And that's what it's fucking about. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, that one really hit me and got me a little emotional. I'm sure I'll be listening to that one in times when I need reminders of something like that. And it's easy to do. It's easy to get caught up in, looking at those scars and just kind of dwelling on it. Again, whether it's things you carry mentally or physically, it's hard to look at those in a sign of positivity or any sort of pride. But when you can get to that point, it's the best fuel in the world. I'm convinced, and it's the healthiest thing. It's a powerful moment. You can still reminisce on the things that you had to go through to get that, but at the end of the day, it can be summed up in just you made it. That's who you are now. You wouldn't be who you are now without those. So be proud of that. I think Tom said it the best. But as always, I appreciate every single one of you, all the Hogfin members, all the cast and crew members, everybody who's taking the time to watch this with me today. It means the world to me every time. I can never say thank you enough. Again, I'm not going to even ask for likes on this video. You can if you want. I appreciate that, of course. But before anything, go show love on the original video, please. Scars, Tom MacDonald, video by Nova Rockefeller, of course. Go show love on this. Share it, like it, comment on it, spread that, give that the love. Y'all know I'm here for the next one, ideally, and many more. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you haven't hit subscribe, feel free to do so if you like the content. But as always, I hope y'all are having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good whatever you're having right now. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, after another beautiful Tom MacDonald song, that is a wrap.